I missed the countdown there. Good morning, happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. Take a sip of the beverage. Yeah, Saturday morning. This is what I think we're 4 or 5 weeks in a row that we've been live, which is never a bad thing. It was supposed to rain all day, and now the sun is out. So that's the latest weather report. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. We'll check in with the chat. Brad is here. Good morning, Wellbore. Dan is here. got to see Dan's hang out on Dan's live stream last night. He was live at I don't know 9:30, 9:45, something like that. Got to hang out for a little bit. John is here. Good morning, John. Now let me check. Is John live today? For some reason I think he may not be. Let me see. John's Comics with Friends. I mean, he could just tell me in the chat too. But let's see. Is John live? He is. He'll be live following us at 11 a.m. this morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, head over there after we wrap up here. But yeah, good to see John here this morning. Yeah, I'm hearing Northeast is going to get hit with a bunch of snow, right? I guess tomorrow into Monday. I don't know. I saw it. It was popping up on my YouTube feed that there's a big storm coming in. It could be a storm I haven't seen in a long time. I know for my family and friends still in New York, Long Island, they're going to get hit pretty hard, and I'm not sure where it's traveling. So sounds like the whole kind of Northeast is going to get slammed. I know like New Jersey, Long Island, and I'm sure that travels, you typically travels north. So, yeah, Robbie, are you you're supposed to get some snow up there by you? But good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it seems like it's been a bad winter, right? I know we've had, even in the South, there's been some pretty cold weather for a little bit when it's actually been beautiful the last couple of days. It was been like 70s. And it's actually supposed to get a little cooler this week, like in the 50s. So I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Much better than shoveling snow for sure. Let's see. Dave is here. Good morning, Just Your Average Geeks. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, Mike from Canada. I'm sure it's, and I know even Justin in Texas had some cold weather this year, right? Nice. Yeah, I was running a little late, so I had a pre-breakfast of just a little snack before the stream, but I'm gonna make myself something, maybe a little egg sandwich or something after the stream while I'm watching John's Comics with Friends. Steve is here. Good morning, Steve. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Always appreciate everybody stopping by, spending some time with my channel. Rich is here. Rich is in New Jersey, so yeah, he's about to ready. He's getting ready to shovel some snow. Yeah, kind of crazy winter. Mr. McGroovy, Paul. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you were doing well. I've been working on. So I did a video last week where I have 2 short boxes full of books that just really are not some things that I collect, things that I don't really want to keep in the PC. So I put out a video and we had a bunch of different people claiming, Paul being one of them, books. So if you haven't seen that yet, there's been a lot of books claimed over the last couple hours or last night. So I need to go through it and kind of see what's left. But there's definitely, I think there's still some books there. So if anybody's interested, there's some free comic book day type stuff in there, some indies, some DC, some Marvel. So definitely go check it out. Just looking to clear up some space in the PC. Dante's here. Good morning, Dante. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Madam's here. Good morning, Madam. And as you can see, oh no, right behind me, that picture right there, that's a Madam original. She did a sketch. You got that one. You got Roscoe's next to it. If I move this way, you got Izzy's. It's back there. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Let me see. Yeah. So I've been working on that. I got stacks of books for different people that have been claiming, so like I said, definitely check out that video. I'll probably have to do an update video to let you know what's left, or if you just shoot me a message on Instagram, that's probably easier. I can send you a video on Instagram if you're interested in picking up any of those books that at this point are left. I got to go through. So, but yeah, why don't I share? This is the best way I know to keep me honest with the stream. My notes. So members, we want to shout out our channel members. Always appreciate channel members. We had a few new recently with Cat Fan, Comics Man, and I got to chat or I DM with Cat Fan. He's kind of been off YouTube because he's got some stuff going on, but he's doing well. I don't know how much he wants me to share, but he's okay. I reached out to him. He's got a moving situation going on that was kind of unexpected, and so but he's settled for now at least. So I figured I'd just pass that along because it's been a couple weeks since he's been on YouTube, and I'm not sure he's going to be back anytime soon. But just figured I'll let you know. Dead Man Terry, I picked up some books for Terry recently that I gotta get sent off to him. Kingdom of Nerds, Bruce, Ralph's I always want to say Ralph. It's Raphael, Ralph's Retro Comics. So I apologize. I don't know why I have that stuck in my mind. Now I'm in a comic book worm. Dave's still only 35 cents. And this is kind of an international we've got. We've got all I didn't realize that international membership here. Fantastic Comics and Art. Phil just posted a video with some of his recent artwork. So definitely go check that out. He's been quiet on his channel. He's got a new addition to the family recently. So he is knee deep in chasing kids around. Matt likes comics. Check out Matt. I think for some reason he does a Sunday night show, the Sunday Superman show. Should definitely check him out. And he just did was it this past Tuesday? I guess he did an interview with Robbie Joseph. So definitely go check that out. Robbie showed off some great books. And Mr. McGroovy just this past week too interview with Mr. Akins. So definitely go check that. That was a fun interview, and I got to meet Mr. Akins at Heroes Con this past year. So it was good to kind of hear a little bit more about his collecting journey. Anachronic Comics Joe, definitely check out Joe's channel. Always fun. And some of our new members, Pop House with Animal, definitely go check that out. I have links to everybody down in the description, so you can go check that out. Dave's ideas and let me see. Let me hide me. No, that didn't do it. Dave's, can I make this smaller? My little window here. But anyway, Dave's ideas and creations. Dave does a little bit of everything on his channel. Legos, action figures, comic books, Spider-Man. He's a big Spider-Man collector too. So, and look, we mentioned Terry, and Terry shows up. And then Bleak is here. Good morning, Bleak. Hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, just wanted to recognize the channel members. Appreciate you guys being channel members. Definitely links are down below, so definitely go check out those channels if you're not familiar. Definitely, yeah, and go give Phil. Like I said, Phil just dropped the video that he hasn't had a video out in a little bit, so definitely go check out his artwork. And he's got a few community members in the video helping him narrate some of the content, his art. So you definitely want to go check that out. So shout outs. I've got a special shout out today, and Madam's been streaming midweek with this young man. So let me share this. And I'm talking about none other than Mr. Rod the Rican. Definitely go check out Rod's channel. Rod, and I was just looking back because I know Rod's channel had started before my channel, and I'm coming up on 5 years in April that I've been doing content on YouTube and in the community. And Rod was one of the first channels to shout me out. Rod and Gary B, the casual comic guy, were two of the first channels that shouted me out back in the day when I started. And I went back and looked. And so Rod's been on YouTube for over 7 years. So you definitely got to go check out Rod. And like I said, he's doing this live Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, midday live stream. He's been hanging out with Madam and a few others, so you definitely want to go check that out. Yeah, Rod, just one of those. Even though he is a Philadelphia Eagles fan and Phillies fan, and I'm a New York Mets and Giants fan, we can still get along, even though our sports fandom doesn't match up. I can still be friends with Rod. So definitely go check out Rod. One of the good guys in the community. JSS is here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, and I think like where JSS is he's getting spared the weather. I think it's the storm is kind of hitting like New Jersey, New York, and then up that way. So I think he's going to be spared. So with good stuff. All right. We appreciate you popping in, John. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Eagles. Yes. But yeah, like I said, we can Rod and I can still be friends. And I actually have we're going to show off an AOK that Rod sent me as well. So let's stop sharing and let's bring in our second camera, because Rod, yeah, just like on cue. And actually Rod, I think, just sent out a few AOKs to some other community members. I saw Old Wolf, Tony, and John's Comics with Friends opening up. Tony does a Thursday night stream, and they were showing off some of the stuff. Dope is here. Good morning, Dope. Definitely go check out Dope's latest video too. Interesting topic with some of the crazy spec stuff we've seen recently. Some of the books that are just going crazy. So he had an interesting thing happen to him this week at his shop. So definitely go check that out. And I can tell you, right, I'm not a fan of what happened to Dope. That kind of stinks. That your local shop's taking care of you. So, oh, of course, Madam. Yeah, definitely go check out the Madam. And I've been so busy at work, I haven't even had a chance to catch some of that live stream and some other stuff. I've been busy. I've been busy. Cody's here. Good morning, Cody. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Barry's here. Good morning, Barry. Barry. And as Wellbore would say, Barry. But yeah, so we were talking about Rod the Rican. So, I already have the camera here. Let's do this. So Rod sent me an AOK. There's my microphone. Rod sent me an AOK. And I mean, I don't know if this says something about Rod that he's a foot guy. I don't know, but he sent me some Spidey socks to help keep my feet warm with the web slinger. So I got some, oh, hitting the camera. Got some Spidey socks. Thank you, Rod. Got a little note. And this was Rod was a little delayed in sending this out because he says happy holidays. Let's complete the run. He's talking about Marvel Team Up, which we have completed. So pretty cool that Rod, sent this out. So this is Marvel Team Up 63. And this is, if you notice, the blank box there is a Whitman and the diamond, the Whitman variant. So that's one I don't have. So that I'm putting in the PC. You got this great, well, I don't know if it's great, but you've got this photo cover. I mean, Cap, I don't know. Cap, I think that shield's helping hide. I don't know. I'm not sure Cap's got a six pack there, but I like the Spidey. The Spidey looks good. I don't know. Cap looks like he skipped leg day. I don't know. But anyway, those fun photo covers that they've done. And then Spider-Man and Marvel Team Up. This is issue 12. Werewolf by Night. I think this is, if I remember right, this is the first time they, they met, right? So pretty cool to have that. So Rod, thank you so much for this great AOK. The books, and we've got some more books we're gonna show you in a bit. The socks, can't forget the Spidey socks. I mean, who's not, who doesn't need a good pair of Spidey socks? So Rod, thank you so much for that awesome AOK. And like I said, he sent out a few others to some other community members, John and Tony, Old Wolf. So that was fun to see. So let's see. Cosmic, good morning. Not sure I've seen you here before. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know. Maybe Madam knows if Rod's a foot guy. Yeah, I know. I'm not ready to go down that rabbit hole. My focus right this year is finishing up. Well, I definitely will not finish up Spider-Man Volume 1 this year, but my focus is Volume 1. So got Marvel Team Up, 2 runs that I completed recently, Marvel Team Up and Star Wars, the original Star Wars 1977 run from Marvel. So that's done. I'm only a couple issues away from Web of Spider-Man Volume 1, a couple issues away from Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane Volume 1. Then I'm going to focus on Spectacular and Amazing. And like I said, I certainly will not complete Amazing this year, just too many high-value books in that run. But I will definitely knock off some for sure. Christina's here. Good morning, Christina. Hope you are doing well. But yeah, so that's the collecting goal so far this year. But yeah, off to a good start with Marvel Team Up being complete. Let's see. So this was something I've been thinking about lately because so video length. What does that mean? I've been crunched for time because, like I said, I've been busy at work, and I try to support and watch as much content as I can, and that may be my own problem, my own issue. But I've noticed, and I wanted to kind of see what the chat thought. I've noticed that, and this excludes live streams, right? Because live streams go an hour, 2 hours. I understand, and live streams you have people, popping in, popping out, which I totally understand. But pre-recorded videos, I've seen a bunch of pre-recorded videos that channels that I watch are dropping like 25-minute, 30-minute pre-recorded videos, and I'm just like, ouch, that's a time commitment. If I really, and unfortunately, unlike a podcast where you're just listening, you don't have the visual piece of YouTube where when I'm showing off a comic book, you want to see, well, what's the cover look like? What does the book look like? What does the art look like? That kind of thing. I've seen a ton of videos that have been, you know, much higher in length, and I'm wondering, like, an interview is one thing. You typically, an interview is going to be a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Potentially live streams definitely different, but just a random video where you're showing off books or reviewing or talking about books being 30 minutes is seems a little seems too much to me. But maybe it's just because I've been crunched for time. Um, but who knows? But yeah, I I don't know why. Like I said, I think the main factor is because my free time has been decreased recently. That I kind of noticed that, and I was like, damn, I don't know if I have 30 minutes to invest in this video right now. Just give me that 8 to 10 minute video. That's kind of the sweet spot for me when I'm watching. But I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. If you guys have any thoughts about that, and like I said, it may be part of my own YouTube craziness that I'm thinking about those things. So Christina dropped Rod's link. Appreciate that. I don't know. Did I add it? I thought I added it to the description of the video as well, but if I didn't, I will definitely do that. But all the channel members' links are there as well. So if you want to go check out any of those guys. All right. I guess it's my only, I guess. Oh, there we go. Terry replied. Videos below 15 minutes. I see the majority of the time. I appreciate that. Like I said, I think with your free time being as valuable as valuable as it is, I think sometimes running really long on your videos can be, I mean, just be considerate of the viewer, I think. and I'm guilty of it sometimes. Maybe a con video will run a lot longer than that. Or if I'm out at a comic shop and I'm showing footage of the shop. But I try to keep the videos, in for me, I think like that 10-minute spot is kind of like a sweet spot, because if I'm watching a ton of content or trying to get, support and watch other people's channels, you can get if they're 10 minutes, you can get a lot in. And a lot of times I'll use the speed control to maybe, and believe it or not, there's some people, the way they speak, that if you can put them on 1.5 speed and they sound fine. And so that kind of increases your ability to go through content. There are some people that you can't do that because it's difficult to understand the way their speed of the way they speak is too difficult to kind of catch up. So, all right, 10 minutes. I like that. All right, so I'm not. Yes, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing I've been struggling with is, um, I like to do reviews. I've been doing a lot of Spider-Man reviews, the Spider-Man books, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man and Wolverine, but that takes a considerable amount of my time to create. I obviously read the comic book, and then I kind of I write a script, a review that will basically be my voiceover for the video, and then I have to go get all of the comic pages. Then I have to do the voiceover, and I have to edit that because I make mistakes as I'm doing the voiceover. So I get the audio down, and then I lay in all of the comic book pages that line up with what I'm talking about in the story. And so, and those reviews run, they can only run 5-6 minutes, but I'm spending, I don't know, it's probably at least 2 hours to create one of those videos, if not more. So it's one of the things I've been toying with. I like doing the reviews, but I want to try to find a more efficient way to create the reviews, because it just seems like I'm spending too much time for a 5 or 6 minute video. That I think if I could be a little bit more efficient on it would be good. So, Larry's here. Good morning, Larry. Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, I try to get in as many videos as possible. I mean, I think again that's my own craziness because I'm the comic book community guy, comic book community awards guy. So I try to support as many channels as possible, and I think I think I need to talk to somebody about that because I think that's a problem. Yes, I am rambling. I guess I am. I guess it's my own craziness about video length. I'm spending way too much time thinking about YouTube. Triple G is here. Good afternoon, Triple G. Yes, I guess it's my own craziness. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I, there are certainly some automated things you can do for editing, but I certainly don't want to. Um, I've seen a bunch of AI things like in thumbnails. People are using AI for thumbnails. They look very generic, or to me, it seems like it's very easy to spot the AI created thumbnails. So I'm trying to avoid that. It definitely, like I said, looking at ways to automate, but I definitely don't want to go the AI route for creating content because um, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So all right, I've rambled on enough. I've rambled about YouTube and video length way too much. So let's talk some recent books. What did I pick up recently? Let's get the camera ready and we'll show you. We'll show you. We will. So there's the AOK from Rod. So here are the books I picked up this week. Was able to read everything. I need a sip of my beverage. So got to read my stack of books this week. Ultimate Spider-Man number 24. This wraps up the run of Ultimate Spider-Man. So I was really disappointed to hear that it was ending, but we did get 2 years. This was published monthly. We did get 2 years of this run. Jonathan Hickman, a writer, Marco Cicchetto on art, which was amazing. This was one of my favorite reads over the last 2 years. I'm gonna do kind of a spotlight video on the series now that it's done, probably this coming week. So just I, if you're a Spider-Man fan, I highly recommend reading this. If you haven't read it, you can pick it up in trade. Some of the individual issues are still very pricey, so you're not going to find them. I think issue one is still commanding, like $100. So you're definitely not going to find those in the dollar bin. Um, so now we have Amazing Spider-Man 22, and so certainly a contrast uh, um, between these two storylines. I think Joe Kelly is doing a good job. He's building something here, but just still has not been, I think, where Marvel's number one title needs to be. Um, this has been better than the last couple years of Spider-Man runs, but I still think there's some improvement that to be happen. Spider-Man is back, though he was kind of in space for a while, and now he's finally back. So we'll kind of see where this is going to go, but it looks like they're kind of bringing in. Let's see. Yeah, they're doing like a whole. Uh, it looks like Carnage Venom type storyline. So we'll see where that goes. But I need to figure out. I'm a little late on my reviews for ASM, so I definitely need to get back to those. Matt's here. Good morning, Matt. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so Absolute Batman, next title. This I'm just having fun with it. I know this is kind of over the top, but it's like Ultimate Spider-Man. It's fun to see um, new versions. of familiar characters, right? We're in this absolute world. And spoiler alert, I think some other people were talking about it. Where is it? We get a first appearance in the absolute world here. Where is it? There it is. Court of Owls in the last page. So this has been fun. This has just been a fun read. It's kind of like a summer action movie. You kind of turn off your brain a little bit and just have fun, and that's kind of what, for me, Absolute Batman has been. Captain America. This is the Zdarsky run. 7 issues in. This has been fun. Um, this has been a good read. So definitely, kind of Captain America in the midst of, international things going on with Doctor Doom, and this has been good. So I'm curious about the new Wolverine book, his Cat book. Yeah, his Cat book is very good. Oh, I didn't realize he's doing a new. Was that the one that just came out this week? I didn't realize he was doing a new Wolverine book. Let me see. Let's bring this up. I know there was a new Wolverine book out this week. I think there was with Sabretooth on the was it Sabretooth on the cover? Let me just double check it. And let me share this. John mentioned it. Let's see. Where is it? I know it. Let's get rid of these ads. So this is the Wolverine. This has been kind of the ongoing. Oh, here it is. Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon. Let me see. Who's the writer on this? Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is. So Chip Zdarsky. I didn't pick this up because I'm reading the ongoing Wolverine. I didn't realize this was Zdarsky as well. I might have to pick that up. Drew, good morning. Let's see. Oh, okay. It is only a miniseries. Okay. Yeah, that might be worth picking up. I definitely have enjoyed Zdarsky's work recently. So yeah, I definitely have to maybe pick this up. Let's see look at some of the covers. All right. That might be one that we need to check out, because I have definitely enjoyed his work, and you'll see. Yeah, I have. So, like I said, Captain America has been really good. This has been a good read. I've enjoyed that. Wolverine. This is the Wolverine I've been picking up. I forget what volume. Let's see if it tells me on League of Comic Geeks what volume this is. Does it tell me what volume? No, Legacy 408. I don't know what volume it is, but okay. Ties in the Cat. All right. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely have to pick that up then. But this has been an okay read. It's gotten better the last couple issues. We've got Silver Sable joining. We've got Alpha Flight. So this Wolverine story has been good. And this is the 1 in 25. So I have all of the 1 in 25s for Ultimate Spider-Man. $15 price tag. I actually paid $13, I think. I get $2 off anything above $5.99 at my shop. So I picked up all of these 1 in 25 covers. I don't know why. I just kind of started. I think I enjoyed issue 1 or 2, 1 in 25, and ended up picking up all of the Ultimate Spider-Man 1 in 25. So yeah. So I have 1 through 24 of the 1 in 25s. And there's been that typically, because the storyline in Ultimate Spider-Man kind of took place at a month at a time, basically the month that it was published was the month that the story happened in. And this one, the last issue was a little bit late, but it's it's in December. In the story, it's in December, so it's a Christmas cover. So they kind of did that. If any of the holidays, they kind of um, matched them up as holiday type covers. So yeah, so I'd definitely be doing kind of a recap on and my thoughts on Ultimate Spider-Man. Like I said, one of my favorite modern Spider-Man stories that I've read, certainly since I've got back into collecting. Probably my favorite Spider-Man story, and I would, although I haven't read it in a while, I would probably put this up there with The Last Hunt. Like this run, the 24 issues, was just really. I thought it was really well done. I know some people kind of didn't, but I like the we have him Peter in this run is like in his 30s. He's married, he's got kids. I thought it was really well done, so I'm definitely going to deep dive that over or probably I'll probably make a video this week um to spotlight that. But yeah, those were the new books I picked up this past week, and like I said, was able to get all of my reading done. I sat down on Wednesday and um, read all of those books. So, um, yeah, that is the new comic book day books. I don't know what else is. I know. Was it what was the book that actually Dope mentioned? And there's some crazy spec. Or was it White? Is it White Ash? Is that the book? Let me see if I can. Yeah. Oh no, White Sky. I'm sorry, White Ash. I don't know why I thought that, but I know um, I know this book went crazy on the secondary market. It was selling way beyond cover price as it came out, and I don't know why. Was there's some reason? Does anybody know? Was it optioned or what was the? Do we know what the reason was? BLC is in the house. Yes, promptly meow. So yeah, I'm not sure what drove this. Um, the spec behind this book, and let's see, creators, writer William Harms. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why this went so crazy. Not a lot of covers. They had a B cover and a sketch cover. So yeah, I don't know. That was one of the books that with Dork, Dork, Dork went crazy last week or 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, I guess. Um, yeah, I agree. I think they're just trying to do something with the ultimate. I think so, and I have um, so on League of Comic Geeks, you can my comics. No, I don't want to go to my new comics. So I have these sorted by pull list. And I don't know how many users there are on this, but this is sorted by the most pulled titles. So you've got Absolute Batman number one, meaning it was the most pulled, and Ultimate Spider-Man, and so on down the line. So you can see Ultimate Spider-Man is outselling Amazing Spider-Man. So um, yeah, why? Typically Marvel's not going to cancel some of their best-selling books, but I guess there's some. I think the issue has been some of the other Ultimate titles just were not performing as well, and I think. But when you look at it too, the other Absolute, so Absolute Wonder Woman is the number one title, whereas Absolute Superman second behind the new Batman series. So I don't think the Ultimate titles, other than Spider-Man, were selling as well as any of the other titles. But Absolute is all of the Absolute titles are really doing really well. Yeah. Well, I think what I understand, right? Marvel is Um, they're kind of coming to an end with this Ultimate Universe, 2.0. They have a couple miniseries planned, and I don't know if they are planning to bring anything back. I know Spider-Man is Ultimate Spider-Man is showing up now in some of the other Ultimate titles, some of the other miniseries that are concluding with the Maker. So, but I have not heard any news that they plan on bringing that title back in any form. So, yes, right. Yeah, much better buying older books for sure, and not chasing um, the crazy spec of the modern stuff. Yeah. Yep. No, I'm picking up ASM as well, but still reading it. Yep. I mentioned that earlier, Manny. Yeah, the whole Carnage, Venom type stuff, and right, we've got. I don't even know what the status is with Mary Jane as Venom. So who knows? It sounds like a hot mess, but we'll see. But we'll see. So yeah, legal. I don't know if you've not used this site, one of my favorite sites to check out upcoming books, leagueofcomicgeeks.com. They actually have an app as well. So this is just um, one of the favorite sites that kind of gives you all the covers and what's coming out. Like I said, I have this sorted by um, pull list, so you can kind of see. Look, White Sky was what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. It was the 29th most pulled book of this past week, and the spec has gone crazy. So I don't think a lot of people were aware of that book. So um but yeah, just a great site that I use quite often. Um League of Comic Geeks. We have our giveaway to do. So, and actually, let me definitely not in the comments, but at the not in the live comments, but at the end of the video, drop the hashtag um, SMC for Saturday Morning Comics, and we'll do a giveaway again next week. We have one this week, and I think I don't know, we didn't have a lot of people enter. I think we had what, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine people enter. So, but yeah, at the end of the live stream, leave in the actual comments, and then we'll pull those comments and we'll do the giveaway, a giveaway next week. But we have the giveaway this week from the past 2 weeks. That's a lot of weeks. I'm rambling again. Um, but definitely, if you want a chance to win some books, I got two different stacks of books. The winner will be able to pick which one they want, and then we'll do the giveaway. We'll do whatever's left will be given away next week. So I use League of Comic Geeks for research for a lot of my videos. They have photos. Yes, yeah, it is a good resource from um, the creator perspective, right? You get all their photos, and it shows all of the variant covers as well. And a fun fact. Let's show this again before we do the giveaway. Um, let's see. Let's see. Even this guy's book is up there. You can actually even see my book there, The Doctor, issues 1 and 2. There's issue 1. It shows all the variant covers as well. Got Mr. Justin Birch, the letterer. So yeah, there's issue 2. We've got, although our pictures aren't up there, the team is there. So pretty cool that I was able to get that. Oh, and I have to. Oh no, I have it. I have Aaron's cover here as well. So pretty cool that I was able to add my own independent book. Yeah, definitely a great resource. I know a lot of people use it. Like I said, I and if you sign up, you basically just have it's free. You can create a login. They will send you an email every Tuesday with your pull list, so you can basically select what books you want to pull, and it will email you. So when you're at the shop, you have kind of you can scroll through the email and see what books you know should I be picking up, or so that you don't miss a book. It's a good little resource um, to use as well. So um, yes, I have to figure that out. But yeah, we were talking giveaway stuff. Let me share now. See, I've been using this is Restream that I'm using to show to do this live stream. Kind of stepped away from StreamYard for a little bit. So the only downfall I've found so far with Restream is that they don't have a giveaway tool like the hashtag giveaway tool that you can use from StreamYard. So that's the only thing I've seen so far. But with our wheel of names, so these are everybody who entered 23 Munch. Where'd you get that? Old Wolf, JSS, Corbin Loves Comics, Clean Cheap Shots, God is Great, Mr. McGroovy, and Three Good Nerds. So we're going to spin this in a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. So you can right. That's another feature. You can set up your pull list there, and then some comic shops are connected to it, so they basically get the information, so they know that's what you want to pull. So yeah, definitely like I said, if you have not used it, I would definitely check it out. All right, so let's shuffle this up now. Yeah, let's shuffle this up and see who's going to be our winner. Ken, I'll have to reach out to you. We'll figure this out. I'll probably have you prize tag somebody. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Shipping to Japan is probably a little expensive. Um, but congrats to Ken. God is great. Um, and let me show you. I'll um, show you some of the books we have. So we've got two stacks. So depending on what Ken does, we've got kind of a DC. Well, you know what I do? Let me bring up the other camera instead of showing you off the books. So we've got two different stacks that I put together. So some DC books. Now this is Absolute Batman. This is the Batman Day issue 1. We've got Batman and Robin, year 1, number 1. The All In from let me move these over here. So, like I said, depending on what Ken doesn't pick, we'll show off the other stack of books will be up for grabs. So, like I said, we've got this DC bundle: Batman 0, Batman 500, Guy Gardner with a interesting haircut, number 1, the Bowie Wonder, number 1, Superman and Wonder Woman, number 1. Now that was the DC. Now we have a indie pack of books that we've got to give away. Envy, Recon, the little one. So some of these are from Kickstarter or independent books. Anna, Haven. That's a good looking cover. We've got Samernauts. That's a single issue, and then we've got a trade as well, which looks pretty good. So depending on what Ken doesn't select, we'll give away the next stack. Like I said, next week. So, but yeah. So thank you to everybody that participated in the giveaway, and like I said, definitely leave the hashtag in the comment at the end of this video, and then we'll do that giveaway next week. So, but yeah, that's pretty much right. Let me double check my notes. Right, we talked members, we did a shout out to Rod, I rambled, we talked recent books, we did the giveaway. So we basically covered all my notes. So that's pretty much what I got for you. Unless you guys got anything else for me, hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. And if you're in the Northeast, hopefully you do not get a foot of snow. Hopefully you can avoid that, because I do not miss that shoveling or any of that stuff that comes with it. I think there's pretty much. I know I spoke with my brother yesterday, and I know he was saying there's still pretty much a good amount of snow still on the ground in New York. So they're going to get more on top of it. So, but yeah, hope everybody has a great weekend. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, all the channel members, everybody who entered the giveaway. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you. We'll definitely see you next. We'll be back next Saturday as well. So come on by. You've got about 9 minutes to go freshen up the coffee or the tea or the whatever you're drinking this morning, and go head over to John's Comics with Friends. He'll be live at 11 a.m. 8 Pacific for him. Oh no, he just changed it. It's 11:30 now. It was set for 11. Now it's 11:30. But I'm going to drop his link in the chat as well. So definitely go head over to John's channel in now 37 minutes. That is. But yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. We will, like I said, we'll see you next Saturday.
It's time you finally joined the team. You can see how much we need you.
Yeah, I guess I was meant to be a member all the time.
You know, I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship.
And the video's playing.